Many people spend years believing that bad luck follows them wherever they go. They blame fate, circumstances, other people, or unseen forces. Yet if you observe life carefully, you may notice something surprising. What we often call bad luck is sometimes the result of the energy we carry, the habits we repeat, and the thoughts we refuse to release. Salt has been valued across cultures for thousands of years. It has preserved food, symbolized purity, and played a role in meaningful traditions. While some people believe salt rituals can change fortune, there is no scientific evidence that salt itself can magically remove bad luck. However, a simple ritual can become a powerful reminder to let go of negativity, reset your mindset, and begin making wiser choices. The greatest prison is not outside you, it is the one built inside your own mind. Every complaint becomes another brick, every fear becomes another lock. Every painful memory that you refuse to release becomes another chain around your heart. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones. At first, the weight seems manageable, but after walking for miles, every step becomes exhausting. The stones are not your destiny. They are the resentment, regret, jealousy, anger, and fear you continue to carry. Before seeking good fortune, ask yourself whether you are willing to put those stones down. This is where the simple salt practice begins, not as magic, but as a symbol of intention. Take a small bowl of clean salt. Hold it quietly in your hands. Sit where you will not be disturbed. Close your eyes and breathe slowly. As you breathe in, imagine peace entering your mind. As you breathe out, imagine stress leaving your body. Do not rush. The purpose is not the salt. The purpose is your awareness. Now reflect honestly. What has been stealing your peace? Is it anger towards someone, fear of failure, constant comparison, the belief that nothing good ever happens to you? Without judgment, acknowledge these thoughts. Then silently decide to release them. Let the salt represent everything you no longer wish to carry. When you are finished, dispose of the salt and continue your day with a renewed commitment to healthier actions. The ritual itself does not change your future, your choices do. A peaceful mind notices opportunities that an anxious mind overlooks. The real source of bad luck is within. What many people call bad luck often comes from negative thinking, fear, resentment, and unhealthy habits rather than fate. Changing your mindset is the first step toward changing your life. Many people spend years believing that bad luck follows them everywhere. When something goes wrong, they immediately blame fate, destiny, or unseen forces. Yet if they pause and observe their lives honestly, they may discover that what appears to be bad luck is often the result of repeated thoughts, choices, and habits. A mind filled with fear expects failure before taking the first step. A heart holding resentment struggles to recognize new opportunities. Constant worry drains energy that could be used to solve problems. Over time, these patterns shape the direction of life. This does not mean every hardship is self-created, because unexpected challenges happen to everyone. However, our response to those challenges often determines what happens next. A person who remains patient, learns from mistakes, and continues moving forward is more likely to find new opportunities than someone who gives up at the first setback. In this way, the greatest obstacle is rarely outside us but within our own thinking. When we replace bitterness with gratitude, fear with courage, and doubt with steady effort, our perspective begins to change. As our perspective changes, our actions improve, our relationships become healthier, and new possibilities appear. What once seemed like bad luck slowly gives way to a life shaped by wisdom, awareness, and intentional daily choices rather than by fear or hopelessness. The salt ritual as a symbol of letting go. The salt practice is not magical. It serves as a mindful ritual to release emotional burdens, clear the mind, and commit to positive thoughts and intentional actions. A simple salt ritual can become a meaningful reminder to release emotional burdens and begin again with a clearer mind. The power of the practice is not found in the salt itself, but in the intention you bring to it. There is no scientific evidence that salt can magically remove bad luck or change your destiny. Instead, the ritual encourages a moment of quiet reflection. Hold a small amount of clean salt in your hands and sit peacefully for a few moments. Take slow, steady breaths and allow your thoughts to settle. Think about the fears, anger, disappointment, or regrets that have been weighing on your heart. Rather than fighting these emotions, simply acknowledge them without judgment. Imagine placing those heavy feelings into the salt as a symbolic act of letting them go. When the reflection is complete, dispose of the salt and make a sincere commitment to leave those negative patterns behind. The true purpose of this practice is to remind yourself that every new day offers a fresh opportunity to think differently and act more wisely. A ritual may mark the beginning of change, but only your daily decisions can continue that journey. By repeating this mindful practice with honesty and self-awareness, you train your mind to release what no longer serves you and create space for greater peace, clarity, and personal growth. Daily habits create your future. Gratitude, discipline, honesty, kindness, patience, and continuous learning build a life that appears lucky because these habits prepare you for opportunities. Many people spend their lives searching for a secret that will instantly change their fortune, yet they often overlook the quiet power of their daily habits. Every small choice you make becomes a seed that eventually produces a result. A single act of gratitude may seem insignificant, but practiced every morning, it gradually transforms the way you see the world. Speaking honestly builds trust, treating others with kindness creates stronger relationships, and remaining disciplined helps you stay focused even when motivation fades. These simple actions may not produce dramatic changes overnight, but they steadily shape your character and influence the opportunities that come your way. A person who is punctual, prepared, and willing to learn is often called lucky, when in reality they have simply developed habits that place them in the right position to succeed. In contrast, constant procrastination, negative thinking, and careless decisions create unnecessary obstacles that are mistaken for bad luck. Life responds to consistency more than occasional effort. Each day offers another chance to strengthen habits that support growth instead of fear. As your routines improve, your confidence grows, your decisions become wiser, and your ability to recognize opportunities becomes sharper. Over time, these small, repeated actions create lasting change, proving that the path to a better life is built one mindful habit at a time. Inner peace attracts better opportunities. A calm and focused mind makes better decisions, notices opportunities, and responds wisely to challenges, while fear, anger, and worry often lead to poor outcomes. A peaceful mind is one of the greatest treasures a person can cultivate because it allows wisdom to guide every decision. When the mind is overwhelmed by fear, anger, or constant worry, even the smallest challenge can appear impossible. In that state, opportunities often go unnoticed because attention is focused only on problems. However, when the mind becomes calm, it begins to see possibilities where others see obstacles. This inner stillness does not mean life will be free from difficulties. Storms will still come, unexpected changes will still happen, and disappointments will still test your patience. The difference is that a peaceful person responds with clarity instead of panic. They take time to observe before reacting, listen before speaking, and think before making important decisions. Such calmness helps build stronger relationships, solve problems more effectively, and recognize opportunities that fear would have hidden. A quiet mind also inspires confidence in others, making people more willing to offer trust, support, and cooperation. What many describe as good luck is often the natural result of wise decisions made over time. By practicing gratitude, patience, mindful breathing, and self-awareness each day, you create an inner environment where wisdom can grow. As your thoughts become calmer, your actions become more intentional, and your life gradually reflects the peace you have first created within yourself. True transformation comes through consistent action. Lasting change does not come from rituals alone. Real success and good fortune are created by releasing negativity, learning from setbacks, and practicing wise actions every day. Real transformation does not happen because of a single ritual, lucky object, or special moment. It is created through the small choices you make every day. Many people begin a new practice with excitement, hoping for immediate results. But they become discouraged when life does not change overnight. True growth requires patience, consistency, and the willingness to continue even when progress seems slow. Every time you choose kindness over anger, gratitude over complaint, or discipline over laziness, you strengthen the foundation of a better future. These decisions may appear small, but over weeks, months, and years, they shape your character and influence the direction of your life. Mistakes and setbacks are not signs that you have failed. They are opportunities to learn and improve.